Hello and welcome back to another Walking Dead The Ones Who Live video, and today I'll be talking about the possibility of this show actually getting a season 2 and no longer being a one and done. This has all come up just because Scott Gimple yesterday said anything is possible when he was asked about the possibility of this show going on for more than just 6 episodes. And this has been very weird because originally when this show was pitched and everyone talking about it, they were saying it's 6 episodes limited series. Andrew Lincoln said 6 episodes on 2 different occasions. We've had other actors like the actor for Thorne. She's also said 6 episode or limited series in one of her Twitter/X messages. So, with all of us being like, okay, we're hearing all this, and then Scott Gimple being like, it could be possible when he's asked directly about a season 2, it makes us really think, what's going on here? Was this originally meant to just be 6 episodes, but now Gimple's trying to get a second season up and running? It's very, very interesting. And we gotta look at this whole situation. Even though Gimple has just been like, maybe there is a season 2, and he's now hinting at it. And if you look at all the promotion material, it now no longer says limited series. In a lot of the early promotional material for this show, it did say limited series, now it just says new series. Maybe there has been a change behind the scenes at AMC, and now this is going to maybe be a 2-season show, like World Beyond, or maybe even 3 seasons, if Gimple probably gets his way. We know Andrew Lincoln wants to come back to Rick Grimes and be Rick for a while. We are a bit unsure about Gurira. Maybe she just wants to be done with this character. Or maybe she's like Andrew Lincoln, happy to come back for a short time, but not going to come back for another decade. It really seems like what they are doing with The Ones Who Live is a lot like what they did with Dead City, which is when they didn't confirm a second season until the first season was already airing. Maybe they're doing the same with the show. However, it's just very weird with actors saying limited series. Maybe they're stretching that because World Beyond technically was a limited series with 20 episodes over 2 seasons. Maybe this is still a limited series, maybe with 2 seasons with 12 episodes. We don't know, but it really did at the start feel like only 6 episodes, and now you have Gimple saying this. However, this could be Gimple being Gimple. Gimple has said many things which are straight up lies. And there's many examples, like in season 6, where you had that big thing with Carl, like he was teasing for episodes. Oh, Carl's gonna get something really, really big at the start of season 6. He pushed over Ron. That was it. Like, oh, Carl's gonna have this big fight, it's gonna change The Walking Dead. All over Twitter, he kept doing that. And it was just a little scuff for like 3 seconds, and that was the whole build-up he was making everyone wait for. Like, Gimple really does like to lie, and really does like to give fans just hope for no reason. So we really cannot see this as confirmation, yeah, there will be a season 2, because Gimple lies all the time. However, you do have that where he said it in front of the cast. And normally when Gimple lies, he's by himself. He doesn't really have anyone that's going to directly be like, wait, you're making a promise that we might come back, even though we're all done with this show. So I think that just does hint more at, yeah, there might be something going on, because you do see some of the actors, like Andrew Lincoln, he nods a little to when Scott Gimple says this. So at least Andrew knows something, but the way he answers, he didn't say, oh yes, there is a second series. He just said anything is possible. So maybe Gimple's bending his response to be like, oh yeah, anything is possible. We might have only Ones Who Live be maybe 1 series, but you are going to see his characters again in this supposed crossover spin-off show that he wants to do. So maybe he's referencing that. But I just definitely think he is hinting more at season 2 now. Originally, I was actually going to make a video before I saw this news that, yeah, like, there is no season 2. Like, some people get excited about it, and they're like, no, there's no season 2. It is just actors saying one thing, but Scott Gimple saying nothing. And I trust the actors saying their thing, like, oh yeah, I finished filming with 6 episodes, and then repeating that more than what Gimple says. But now you have Gimple saying this in front of the actors, and when he's like asked directly about it, yes, I now believe there's going to be something like a season 2. Or if not, he's talking about maybe a confirmation that yes, in fact, he will start working on the big crossover show, and maybe we're going to get that sooner than expected. I just really hope this is actually something and not Gimple being Gimple. I do give a lot of hate to Gimple. I know that Gimple did do some great things. He did help make The Walking Dead great with season 4, 5, and 6. And I'm just still salty about the Carl thing all this years later. So, hopefully Gimple is not being the Gimple that I remember, and being the Gimple that is actually good at his job. But please tell me down below, what do you think? Do you think there's definitely something going on, like there is going to be a season 2? Or do you think maybe Gimple's talking more about this other spin-off he wants to do with this big crossover, and once this show's done he's going to go straight into working with that, and that's how Andrew Lincoln maybe will come back as Rick Grimes in that show instead, and not in a potential season 2. But this is just my thoughts, so please tell me down below what you think. Goodbye, peace out, and I'll see you next time.